Much shocks. Laure here, joined by Jankos. And Jankos, honestly, this game was night and day compared to what we've seen on Wednesday. You decided to ban a lot of junglers during the draft. Why did you think it was the good solution here?
I knew that question was coming. We thought that Broxa is most comfortable with Graves, and we also thought that Team Liquid drafts are good around Graves. So we decided to ban that out, and then the rest is history. Like the rest of the bans were like really random because we didn't really expect them to, go 4-5 with jungle. We thought they would pick Lee Sin 2-3 or 1-2-3 like at some point, but they didn't. And apparently coaching staff said that he played these champs in solo queue, so he just banned the champs that we did, and then we just kind of went with it.
That makes sense, but honestly, I'm just poking you here because you had an amazing early game, and to think about what you said the other day during our longer interview, I remember we talked about the Volibear pick, the fact that you didn't find your marks within the meta here, so you went for the Volibear. You've been very proactive in the early game, helping out your lanes. What is necessary to play like this as a jungler at Worlds?
Well, I don't think it's like a correct way of playing the game. We saw Machi do it too, and I believe that you can get some advantages early game, but against a lot of farm junglers, you will just get out-farmed. I think that the matchup against Hecarim makes sense because you can pressure him early game, like which I did, right? Just went to his jungle straight away, and then he couldn't really farm, and that way I didn't fall behind. But let's say you pick it against Nidalee Graves or Lilia, you would probably just fall like really, really behind in farm, but we kind of knew that he doesn't play Nidalee, and then we kind of also knew that we are banning Graves, and then Lilia probably wouldn't play it, but we also decided to ban it. So the Volibear was a flex pick, and then we decided to put the jungle. I think it was a good idea. I also felt like I wanted to play it very, very safe against Team Liquid because I felt like if we play the old style, we will never lose to that team. And we did kind of play the old style where I could focus on helping lanes and they could focus on like playing their game, which is like how we look the strongest, right? When I can help them early. And then I think the most important part was we didn't actually lose level 1, which happens to us like every single game almost, like either lose with level 1 or level 2. So I'm very happy that we could like go past 3 minutes in game, and then I kind of knew the game is over when we went past 3 minutes without like dying or losing a camp.
I agree with you, and I'm very happy you mentioned level 1. This is something we will be looking out for G2 later today during Young Games. But for now, thank you very much, Jankos, for the interview, and good luck for the next games.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back in a few minutes for Suning versus Machi Esports. Stay tuned.